Hello.
Well, here we are, snug as a bug in a rug, with the old Land Rover County ready to embark upon its full restoration.
Just fits in.
We'll be back to you with a progress report from Kendo as we go. Next. Here we are, 4th of December 2015, on with the old Land Rover restoration. A lot of work been going on here, so we're going to show you. Well, the first job is getting, obviously, all the trim removed so we can get access to make sure that everything's hunky-dory. These headlamps are, unfortunately, the seal beam units have gone, they have to be replaced. But basically, as you can see, the front end is completely stripped. This headlamp is rotted, the backing ball, we'll have to replace that. Actual headlamp shells themselves, the only seal beam units need to be replaced, as you can see. But basically what we've done is got on with the preparation of preparing all of the paint finish to identify, first of all, what's wrong. And we decided to concentrate on the front of the vehicle first, from the scuttle panel here onwards. We've removed these to loosen them so we can get access, and we've got rid of the aerial because there's some problems there. And basically I'm going to show you now what we've done with the bonnet. Unfortunately, the bonnet had been twisted from some accident damage on the offside front here. So what we've had to do is to re-strengthen here with some metal plates and then re-rivet it back to this strap, which is the main support strap, and then obviously remake and reshape all of this front nose section, because that was all curled down. There's quite a bit involved there really, but anyway, we've straightened it now, got all the metal work done. We're just on with the filler work. So of course, with the slamming over the years, the front of the bonnet was actually one big long dinge across the front, which we've straightened out. There was impact damage in the middle of the bonnet, which again we've recontoured. And then the offside front nose section here has all been reshaped and brought back to its original condition. One last skim in there now, then we're going for primer. Again, same with the aerial area, and other smaller areas such as this, which had gone into holes, which we've dealt with, some little welds in there. And again here, perforations at the bottom of the wing, which have had to be repaired and then refilled. So this is all now beautifully prepped and flatted and clean. You know, there's a bit of dust on there. So we're going to finish this filler work now, blow it off and get masking the front end up. Quite a few C's, nuts and bolts as well on the front edge of the bonnet, which we've actually removed and sorted. And again, all this scuttle panel here, as you can see, was rusty. We're descaling all this to bring this back to black again, so that when we're finished, the inside of the bonnet and all this engine bay will look nice and clean and neat, which it needs to do. And then move through section by section and carry on around the vehicle. Well, here we are now, just in the process of finding more damage on the tops of the wings, which needs to be addressed. And what's entailed in getting them straight? No easy way. Again, we've had to remove all the old county stickers to get rid of the paint problems. Again, bottoms of the doors are intact, some perforation, but we're just in the process now of bringing all that back to bare aluminium. The back door here, as you can see, is not good. And now what we're going to do is just embark upon getting the rest of these doors straightened right the way through, because we've got the front end basically prepped and the offside is all prepped, save for these door repairs, which we're going to do now today. And the damage around the petrol cap area is all have to be addressed, and all these little bits and pieces here. We're just going to start working on these areas now to get the whole side totally ready for primer. Here we are with the final preparation prior to painting. All the primer coats are now actually flatted down. All the repairs are straight on the front end. And what we're going to do is cover this baby up now, keep this front end clean and move on with the doors. Well, we've decided to remove all the paint from the doors because there's damage all over the place, dents galore. So rather than mess around with singular repairs, we've removed the finish. We've just got a little bit more to do. Excellent. And now we'll sand it all with fine papers to get it nice and smooth. As you can see with this particular door, and this is the good one as well, we've got rot in the front corner of it, which is going to have to be repaired to put the strength back in the door, because the hinge bolts through here. And again, the window channels need to be sorted out because they're not sitting properly, and the winder mechanisms needing a bit of adjustment. So we'll embark upon that once we've got the outside sanded. At the other end of the door too is also rotted, on the front offside. Again, similar situation, which is annoying. So this is going to have to be repaired here by dropping some pieces in, basically caused by these water channels being blocked. All the water settles in the door. Anyway, we'll attack that once we've attacked the outer skin. And now we've removed the offending rubber seals. We can see that the retaining channel here that holds the rubber on has gone altogether, so we'll have to replace that. And some rot here again to be sorted. Similar situation with the offside front door as well. This rot along these edges, all caused by water. So taking the liberty of doing the same with the offside rear door, which is actually in worse condition than the offside front door, which we'll show you. So we're just in the process of paint removal there. Again, we've got some real problems here because the frame's actually cracked, so that's going to have to be repaired and welded. Under the door lock here is also perforated, and then the bottom edge of the door itself, as you can see, is not in too good a condition. Well, it's a bit of an understatement really. Some say it should be scrapped because it's obviously quite a lot of rot in it. But looking at it, I think we cut this out, drop some pieces in, braze some pieces in, we can just about salvage it. Time we underseal it all inside, it'll be as good as new, believe it or not. The skin of the door is actually intact, some damage here where the hinge has been seized, but basically, because the outer skin's okay, obviously quite a lot of damage on it. It's quite wobbly, we'll have to straighten it. Basically, on with the mission. Here we are, on with this pair of doors. We'll show you as we go, as we repair them, and making very good progress. A lot of work, but hey, if it was easy, everyone would be doing it.